Well, essentially, codependence is rooted in a lot of fear. Fear of missing out, fear of not being liked, fear of not being good enough.
I have it.
You have it. You have check, check, check. That's why you're successful. A lot of codependent people end up being really successful because we can't say no to things. You know, I always thought, like, with jobs, I had to take every job because this could be the last one. And what if they never like me again? And what if I never get another job again? And but then when you do get a job, you're miserable as well because you're like, that wasn't good enough. I suck. That wasn't enough tweets or enough hits or a high enough rating. It's just this constant state of
Do you ever
misery.
do that thing where you can't say no to jobs and then you get to a job and you're mad that you said yes and you're mad that you're there and you kind of self-destruct?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've done that a couple times.
I'm thrilled to be here. No, I mean, you know, I think for me, it's like, I now don't ever do anything I don't want to do, which is like, was a very weird concept for me in the beginning. It was a lot of like, I have to go to this thing. I have to go to this birthday party. I have to swing by for 5 minutes. I have to go see my mom for whatever, Christmas, even though it always ends up me, you know, crying in fetal position for 4 days. You know, it just didn't occur to me that I was allowed to say no to things or be uncomfortable and set boundaries and stuff like that. And ultimately for me, it was a self-respect thing and a self-esteem thing. But in our society, it's so branded as like, oh, you're just really nice when you're martyring yourself all over the place. So it was really hard for me to get over that fear. It also manifested in a lot of other weird ways, like addictions, compulsions, eating disorders, stuff like that, because I always thought I had to be perfect and in control of things. And so I kind of got to the root of all that. And I was reading all these self-help books, and they were all super boring. And I'm like reading books about depression, and they're making me more depressed. And I'm like, why can't someone write like a funny self-help book that's self-deprecating and has funny stories and like that makes you feel better instead of worse, you know? So I kind of just wrote the book that I wish had been available to me when I was suffering.